What's good, Joe? What's good, Real Talk Squad? This is Miles, and you're listening to Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where you know I always keep it real. Let's get right into it, man. I'm hyped. And I'm ready. Because guess what? We back. Put on my theme music. You feel me? We back, man. Hey, look, it was a couple of days. Might have been a couple of weeks since I uploaded an episode. But look, I was in Atlanta. I was at, my internship with the NBA. Had to drive 12 hours to Philly. And then drive from Philly to New York. And guess what? Your boy got his own crib in Harlem. You feel me? So if you in Harlem, if you in New York in general, hit me up. Let's connect. Let's get right into this episode. Guess what? So today, it was college football day. It was a lot of games going on today. We had USC, Notre Dame, Georgia, Oklahoma. I mean, man, that was a massacre. But what are we talking about right now? We talking about Colorado upsetting TCU. They were 20-point underdogs, and they got it done. 45-42. Deion Sanders over 500 yards, 0 picks, 4 touchdowns. He had the game of his life. This Colorado team that came in last place in the Pac-12 beat TCU, who's in the college football playoffs. That means this TCU team last year was top 4 in college football in the entire thing. And they went ahead and upset this team. Coach Prime is for real. Deion Sanders is for real. Colorado State is for real. Travis freaking Hunter is for real, bro. So I want to first come out before I give my analysis on just what I think about this game, what I think about it means for not only Colorado, but heck, for HBCUs. Let me apologize. I'm going to apologize to Coach Prime. And look, there's not too many sports analysts out here, podcasters, that apologize for a take that they made. Well, guess what? I was wrong because I thought that when Coach Prime made the move to go to the Pac-12, to go to Colorado and leave an HBCU, that would make HBCUs look bad. But now when I think about it, the more success that not only Colorado has, but Coach Prime has, that Travis Hunter has, that Deion Sanders has, only elevates the point that HBCU talent can compete with the nation's top talent. Facts. Deion Sanders has been doing this all last season. Did you not see Jackson State? He was doing this all last season, and y'all also surprised. Y'all surprised because you thought that he could not translate from an HBCU to PWI. That he could not translate from an HBCU, the gutter, to top 25 college football, I might add. College football. You ain't think Deion Sanders can make that switch. But he flat out showed, oh no, I can do it for HBCUs. But last season wasn't a fluke. So now this, could give another guy who was a top quarterback at an HBCU, some a foundation to be like, hey, Deion Sanders did it. Why can't that be me? Why can't that be me? These scouts should be looking at these HBCU quarterbacks and be like, heck, let me give this guy another look. Because it might not be the best talent that he's playing with, but if you're good, they'll find you. If you're good, they'll find you. No cap. If you are good, they will find you. Shedeur Sanders, no matter where he's at, whether he's at Jackson State, whether he's at, Colorado, he's a star. So what Coach Prime has done, all right, yeah, he left the HBCU. But think about this too. He's putting his son in position to be a NFL quarterback. I'll say it again. Coach Prime, not only is he positioning himself, if Colorado keeps this up, to be an NFL head coach, but he has positioned his son to be a potential NFL quarterback. None of this would have been possible. I'm sorry. I wish it was possible, but it would not have been possible if he stayed at Jackson State. It's wrong. Mainstream media, it's flawed. But what the reality is that HBCUs do not get the respect. Coach Prime, if he stayed at Jackson State, he would not get the respect as a top head coach. Shedeur Sanders, if he stayed at Jackson State, he would not get the respect as a top college quarterback. That is all facts. Not saying that they already weren't, but what's about to happen on Monday? I'm telling you what's about to happen. Every single sports show, whether it's Undisputed, whether it's First Take, whether it's any sports show you want to think of, is going to be talking about Shedeur Sanders and Coach Prime. And if Shedeur Sanders threw 500 yards, 4 TDs, and 0 picks against FAMU, Grambling State, North Carolina Central, nobody would talk about it. It's not right, but it's true. So that's why I apologize to Coach Prime, because it's like, all right, bro, like, I can see why you did this. For your family, it makes sense, bro. I thought that Coach Prime would be the savior to resurrect HBCU football, HBCU sports, and he wasn't. But the more Colorado wins, that again shows HBCU talent can translate to play the nation's best players. All right, now let's get into the actual game. Travis Hunter, I mean, this guy is like the college football Shohei Ohtani. I mean, this guy received for over 100 yards, and let's keep it a stack. He could have had 3 picks. This man is on defense and offense, playing over 100 snaps. I'm like, oh my gosh. I hope you don't, you feel me, run him to the ground. But what this guy is doing, he is special. Travis Hunter is different, bro. I saw it firsthand when Jackson State played North Carolina Central, and Travis Hunter, although they lost, he had that game tying touchdown to close going into overtime. This guy is special, bro. He got them intangibles, bro. Coach Prime got these players believing that they can do this. He does. Shedeur Sanders was flat out amazing. I mean, like, 500 yards on 80% completion percentage. Oh, my God. Like, this was amazing. Like, this was actually, this was tough, bro. Talk about another guy, Edwards. See, the running back, not only was he scoring, but guess what? He made some key blocks to free up a guy in Jimmy Horn to get a touchdown. And those are the little things that the scouts are looking at, the NFL scouts are looking at, for you to get that call to be in the NFL. I mean, they have 4 guys with over 100 receiving yards. Dylan Edwards, Travis Hunter, Xavier Weaver, and Jimmy Horn. This was a masterclass. First time ever in, in school history. First time ever quarterback went for 500. I mean, he already might be the best quarterback that they ever had. They coming, bro. They coming, bro. Colorado coming. They're gonna prove a lot of doubters wrong. Look, I actually think they could go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Their next test is gonna be Oregon for sure. It's gonna be Oregon for sure. It's gonna be Oregon for sure. That's gonna be a test. And I'm excited for USC. Shedeur Sanders. What's the guy's name? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. The guy, his name is Caleb Williams. Shedeur Sanders and Caleb Williams? That's showtime. I'm excited for that. That's on the 30th of September. That is showtime, bro. That is literally showtime. So again, I want y'all to just let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you think that this is a win for HBCUs? The success that Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter specifically are having? Really Shedeur Sanders because you feel me, like he was at HBCU for quite a minute. You feel me? Or how do you feel about the success that Coach Prime has had? I love what he said at the end, right? In the press conference. Because the same reporters that was talking trash on his son, he's like, I got them receipts. So he's like, yo, weren't you the same reporter that was talking about my son? Like, oh, he couldn't do this, and that because he has an HBCU? Thank you, Coach Prime. Keep running that narrative. That's what we need to do. Please. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. With that being said, y'all, it's Real Talk with Miles Johnson, where I always keep it real. I'm out, y'all.